So today I thought I would do another study with me because I really liked making the last one and I thought it would be really fun. So I kind of started on just some work on a script that I've been writing and then doing a little bit of my book. This is not really schoolwork, but I still consider it some kind of intellectual work, so I'm still including it in the study with me. So I was just copying some stuff down and then some extra notes that I made for myself, and then I started actually writing it out. My book, I've talked to you guys about it a little bit before, and then the script, there was one that I was writing for my production channel, and the other one was actually also for my production channel, but it was a bullying short film, which is actually out now. So if you want to go check it out, that's where it is. So I spent time writing for a long time, so I decided to go and take a break on my bed instead, where I actually started researching for my Scandinavia research project, which I'm doing with a partner, Afsani, and we were both kind of working on that, and I was just looking for some information, which didn't take a long time, but it was productive. Then I went back to my desk because obviously it's a better place to work, and I just started reading some of the articles that I found for the Scandinavia project. So I was just reading them out and then typing up some stuff that I might want to remember. It was actually quite long, but I managed to do, I think, around half of the project in that one time period, so I was really happy about that. So as I finished that up, I started writing out my to-do list for the next day, which I always do around that time, and then I started just going over what I might want to do for the next day, and then just going over the doctorate that I was actually reading for an upcoming interview, and then I was just checking everything from that day's to-do list, just making sure that I did everything, and I went into my planner to just check the other stuff and make sure that all was done. And then I moved on to my history notes. Basically, I really like the notes that I type in class. I try to make them as clean as possible. I always write them in a notebook because it just goes faster. But the thing about how the teacher teaches, I love her a lot, but the thing is that it's not great and the notes don't end up being great, so I like to type them out so that it's actually clear and it helps me retain it anyway. So then it's easier for studying and all of that, so if something works, why not continue doing it? So it actually took a while, less long than I thought, but I didn't actually type them all up because I wanted to leave some for the next day. I did have other stuff to do that day, so I wanted to make sure to do that as well. And here's just a tiny overview of what I wrote. It's obviously in French because my schooling is in French, and these are kind of the sloppy notes I was talking about, so I think they're going to be way more clean on the page. Well, the computer page. Something that I also did later on was read the doctorate of our mayor in Gatineau so that I could prepare for the interview. I'm actually going to be interviewing the mayor. I was not doing that right then. I actually forgot to film it, but it was great research, and I'm still doing that because the interview is mid-March approximately, but it's been a lot of fun, but a lot of stress going into preparing for that. But I'm so excited to have this amazing opportunity to actually just interview the mayor. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But that's pretty much everything I did. It was really productive, really fun. So hopefully this can motivate you guys in a way. And yeah.